Hey guys, I'm back. Since CES already debuted, and that's basically the home of smartwatches slash wearables, I think it's time for me to give you my opinions on smartwatches and wearables. So, let's get right into it. Now, the first thing I want to say before we get into the whole video is that both of these categories, wearables and smartwatches, are definitely not the next big thing. Now, the reason why I bring this up is because a lot of people expected smartwatches and wearables to be the next big thing. But for now, they're not even very useful. I mean, smartwatches are basically a less functional smartphone that can't even exist without the smartphone. So, I don't know why people keep saying that. I honestly think that the next big thing will be in the car industry. But let's step aside from that about the next big thing. Let's go right into it with smartwatches first. Let's start with what I think is better, and that's when a watch is first and then smart. Examples are like Pebble Steel. Basically, all those types of devices where the watch is first, where you can get 5 to 7 day battery life, but you get notifications, apps, cool watch faces. That's what I think the smartwatch market needs. I think it needs a larger company to do something like that. Android Wear is promoting the wrong type of watches, which I'm going to get into right now. When the smart is first and the watch comes later, you get watches like the Apple Watch, the Android Wear, and you get all of these Samsung gear lineup that nobody gives about. Anyway, these watches, I can't stress it enough, are not what consumers want right now. I think that a consumer would rather have 5 to 7 day battery life with useful features baked in, but not too many like the Gear has, and not features that you're not even going to need like Android Wear has. Like, honestly, why would you need Google Now? I mean, I guess I can see the reason. I don't really use Google Now much. I don't use many voice assistants that much, but I could see the reason for that. But there's so many other useless features on Android Wear and other platforms and I don't know why they're implementing them. So, Samsung, Google, please copy Pebble. Please. Okay, now that you've seen that, let's get on to wearables, which I think it's going to be a bit more upbeat. So when I think of wearables, I think of augmented reality, virtual reality, fitness bands, fitness things up the waist, all stuff like that, just not smartwatches. Now, I think that they're not the next big thing, but I do think that they're going to be going places. I think that there's going to be a huge market in the future for wearables across the world. I think that people all across the US, I think everybody will someday be using augmented reality glasses because they're the future. When you pick up augmented or virtual reality, you really feel like you're from Star Trek or stuff like that. That's what I think that the wearables are going to go to. Now, unfortunately, not all great things can happen today. When I mean future, I really mean future. Today, when we see these augmented reality glasses, I don't think that any one of them are going to stand to what the future holds. I'm saying, like the Meta Pro glasses, unless they can really finalize that this year or sooner, I don't think that we're going to see anything that cool until much later into the future. Now let's go on to virtual reality. I think virtual reality has will have a big impact on gaming. Virtual reality will really make gamers go in-depth into their games, and being a person who has tried the Oculus Rift, it's really cool. I think that once they finalize a consumer version, tons of people will be going at it, and it'll create a huge market for it, and I think it might one day, might replace the Xbox or PlayStation or console gaming systems. The last thing I'll talk about for wearables are fitness bands. I think that fitness bands are here to stay because people will not stop being fit and being active, and And people who, especially people who are losing weight, will definitely need fitness bands to help them. And I think that they also are going to be here to stay. Smartwatches may be out of here. Leave it in the comments below. Tell me what you think. If you liked what you saw, hit the like button below. If you want to see more videos like this, and if you want to see more action of me, hit it right over there. Otherwise, comment any other things that you want to see in the next video, or any other things that you want to talk to me about. I'll see you next time.